What's up?
What happened yesterday?
Well, I need more of like, specificity. Specificity, is that a word? Specificity?
Sounds like we had a guest over at New Babylon yesterday. Prisoner of war is what I was told. Does that jog your memory at all?
Yeah, it does. Where are you at? We can chat.
I'm at the pier.
All right, I'll be right there. I gotta go talk to Eliza. She's probably gonna leave New Babylon.
What?
Yeah, we back. How we doing?
I won't question the wisdom behind what happened yesterday. Simply wondering what exactly happened.
Well, listen, you gotta understand, Eliza. These guys aren't stopping for nothing. We're stopping for nothing. They keep attacking our crew in the late night. Absolute pussies. They have no sort of aggression when we can defend ourselves. But the minute there's 2-3 people around late night just trying to have a good time, these guys come in like SEAL Team 6. Take everybody out. So yesterday, we got a phone call that Edgar just left the prison. And he was alone, so we grabbed him. Brought him here. I allowed him, Edgar loves a show, so I gave him a show in hopes that it would satisfy his hunger. Let it all off his chest. Explain to the people what he thought he did and try to, do what Edgar does on his way out. Be real dramatic with his antics. And the people wanted blood, They wanted justice for what he did. So, I put a knife in his throat, threw him in the ocean. Unfortunately, it didn't work, so it is what it is. We're trying everything we can to end this war, but how do I end a war that motherfuckers don't want to end? Prior to that, by the way, the day before that happened, I did call him and ask him, what is it going to take to end this? And he said blood and hung up the phone, so.
The people wanted blood, you said, yes?
Yeah, he started getting real angry, started insulting the out of Anya. A lot of people, stood up and out of their seats and started yelling some crazy shit when he did that, so. They demanded justice for what he's done.
Execution was the only way that we saw forward, then?
Well, I wanted to let him live. But the reality was, he was not giving me like a peaceful resolution. You know what I mean? There was just no desire for this to be over. What am I to do? He's coming after our people every fucking day. He's not stopping for nothing. Morale is in the gutter. What do I do, Eliza? You tell me and I'll do it.
Lang, if I had the answer, I'd be more effective at this role I have been granted. When that man was sentenced to die, I stood up there, in front of a courtroom full of people. Against my own better judgment, I begged for them to spare his life. At the risk of my own believability and my own credibility.
Poor Eliza, man. Always going through it.
Those of us who render pain unto the world, is extermination the only answer that we have waiting? Is that the only path we have?
Darkness, death, and destruction, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
I suppose such. I imagine you're quite busy. Thank you for giving me the time.
You gonna hang in there?
Of course I will.
You sure?
I'm certain of it. Just realizing more and more how disconnected I am.
But you're not, Eliza.
I am, Lang. Seems that every time I take some time for meditations, my intentions and my hopes and goals do not align with that of everyone else.
Yes, it does, Eliza, but you have to understand sometimes, you're going down the path of whatever intention you have, and all of a sudden there's a deer in the way. And you gotta go around it. And unfortunately, the way to go around it brings you down a path you've never expected to go.
What if I look around and I find out I'm off-roading and I keep running into deer because I am in the wrong? The deer are simply walking about the forest as is their wont. I'm the jackass that is implying and enforcing my own wants and needs in my goddamn EV four-wheeler that's guzzling 18 gallons of gas a second. What if I'm in the wrong?
Well, at least they taste good.
Yeah. I suppose.
Someone's got to keep population control of these deers under control. Listen, we're going to make it through it. All right? And listen, it's going to be the perfect time for the Babylonian Games, because what more way to raise morale after a horrible war than games? So we're going to hang in there. We're going to make it through this. We get the court case on Monday. Everything's going to be all right. I'm going to be the lawyer for it, representing everybody. It's going to go great. And then we move on.
Of course.
Bad
Thank you for
times create
entertaining
strong
me.
people. Keep that in mind.
Well, holy fuck, do I wish I was stronger.
Well, maybe more bad things need to happen then.